my diced onion right in there, and my diced red bell pepper right in there. And that was a little bit of olive oil to begin with. Let's go ahead and cover this up on medium heat and let that steam. All right, it's been 12 minutes. Let's take off our lid. Ooh, those look absolutely incredible. We're gonna bring back our tongs and we are going to peel the skins off of our tomatoes. They should come off super easy, just like so. All right, it's time to season this up. I have some onion powder. I'm gonna season this heavily because that's a lot of tomato, a lot of bell pepper, and a lot of onion. And that onion looks like it's cooking up beautifully. Next, we're gonna come in with my favorite, some garlic powder. You can do fresh garlic if you prefer, but I would suggest adding it when you add the onion. Oh my goodness, this smells incredible. We have some cumin that we're gonna add to this. You wanna make sure it's extra seasoned. This may seem like a lot, but it really is not. I'm gonna add some freshly ground pepper. And this one I am gonna go heavy-handed because the pepper just really brings all of those other seasonings together. Last but certainly not least, some Himalayan salt. Oh, beautiful. All right, now we're just gonna come in and start breaking up those tomatoes. Now that they're fully softened, this is gonna be super quick and super easy. And we can kind of just mix in those seasonings, those onions, those bell peppers. This is coming together so beautifully. You can even kind of use a better tool than I'm using, but this is gonna be good. All right, look how beautiful those tomatoes just fell apart. They were perfectly steamed. If you see any other bigger chunks, you can kind of just chop it up with your spatula. It should be super easy. All right, the next thing we're gonna add to this is a bag of mozzarella. And of course, I'm using Tillamook because that is the best mozzarella. And I'm using that whole bag because my family loves cheese. And we're just gonna mix that in until it gets nice and melted with those tomatoes, those onions, those bell peppers. Keep on crushing up those tomatoes. We want them to be smashed. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that cheese is melting. So just keep mixing it until that cheese is perfectly melted in there. All right, now we're gonna come in and crack some eggs right into our little tomato recipe. 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs right in there. And now we put our lid back on and let that steam. All right, it's been 15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and turn off our stovetop and let's check out those eggs. Ooh, they kind of disappeared in there, but they are ready. You can tell right there. So we're gonna finish this off with a little bit of feta cheese. This is optional. I just think it adds another layer of flavor into it, and you can just sprinkle that right on. You can add as much or as little as you like. Now, to kind of brighten things up, I am going to add some fresh parsley, excuse my feta fingers, and we are gonna place that right on top, and look how gorgeous that is. That's exactly what we wanted. I think I added a little bit too much mozzarella, but that's not gonna hurt anybody. We're gonna bring in our toast, and it is time